every time I wrote any story that was a Muslim character or a South Asian character, I had a hard time getting the people at school to like get invested in it. It was such a strange thing because the first question they'd be like, who's the audience for this? If it wasn't about you wanting to make a film that celebrated trauma about being a minority, then you just didn't, you know what I mean? Like they wanted films that were about trauma because that is what entertains them. And that is what makes them curious because that's a perspective they've never had. But anything about joy was only like reserved for white people.
When you think about it too, like all the stories that I could think of, other than Bend It Like Beckham, which is one of the greatest movies ever made, a lot of the ones with South Asian representation, it's like Lion, it's like Slumdog Millionaire, which are like so full of trauma, like it's trauma porn.
Yeah, that was my like experience at USC. It was just so fascinating. Like that's what we were boiled on to, you know, like, oh, so slums in India, if you don't have that story, or if you don't have a story about like terrorism, or if you don't have a story, like, why are you telling a story?